side. Let's just quickly go through the Guiseley team news, though, for this afternoon. And there's a couple of notable omissions today. Lloyd Allinson's in goal, as George Sykes-Kenworthy has gone back to Bradford. Kane Felix back in, and that because Aram Soleman is missing. He's out with an illness. And it's not the only omission, is he, either, Nick?
No, we are down to one manager today, Colin. We're down to a normal number of managers. Over at Chester today, former Chester manager, of course, Marcus Bignot. He's off on England duty, which is a bit of a feather in the cap for our club, isn't it? And it's good that we've got the option of releasing him to do that.
Here for Felix, who was trying to thread through Lee's job. It's cleared away by Chester. Now McNally steps inside of Anthony Dudley. He's forced back out wide by Matty Hughes, and in turn gets it to Garner with the first time clearance downfield. Looking for Kane Felix. Felix battles in the air with Simon Grand. The ball kept in play well there by Dudley. Cleared downfield by Kane Felix. Not dealt with well by Chester, as Lee Shaw with the first opportunity to run at the penalty area. Slides the ball across to George Cantrell. Cantrell gets the shot off, blocked though, and it bounces as the goalkeeper comes out to claim that well. The first real chance though for either side to get an opportunity on goal, Nick.
Yeah, first open spell of football. I was just coming back to the goalkeeper. The goalkeepers, of course, we saw a few of them in pre-season, but they all had the same name, didn't they? So it's hard to remember who you did see and didn't.
Good ball for Chester down that right-hand side through the number 7, now of Bradley Johnson, who tries to get the low cross in towards the near post. It's a good one, and it's a simple tap-in. Chester take the lead through a Asante. Poor defending, though, from the Lions as the ball got to the free man at the back post.
Well, I hate to say it, but I think the goalkeeper should have done better, actually. The ball came across him. It looked like it was within reach of him. And nothing there. Super easy to stab the ball in at the back post.
McNally tries to find Dylan Barkers, but Barkers was sold downriver there by McNally. The ball breaks out that right-hand side. Number 7 for Chester in Brad Johnson claims it's a corner, and the referee agrees with him and gives Chester their first corner kick of the game.
Well, Brad Nicholson obviously believed that was going out for a goal kick, otherwise he'd have stopped it. So I don't know what's gone on there.
The applause is for Kevin Roberts, but the corner now comes in for Chester. It's up towards back post again. It just looks like it's returned in, and it's behind via a couple of deflections for another Chester corner.
A chaotic defending in there from the Lions. It was cleared off the line twice, but truth be told, none of them really knew what was happening. In fact, when Lee Shaw cleared it off the line, he cleared it off of Hamza Ben Sharif to concede another corner.
So another opportunity then on the opposite side. This one up towards the back post. Met by a Chester player who plays it back into the box. Only half cleared. In fact, the flag has gone up on our far side, so the ball went out of play. Forward. Hamza Ben Sharif now to Garner. Garner with a low ball, thought it's really poor. Easily cut out by Burton. And chipped forward now to Asante on the edge of the penalty area. The shot comes off and he rattles the woodwork with a terrific strike by Asante.
Martin now gets the header from the long clearance from the free kick from the offside decision. But Guiseley don't keep it up there. Brad Nicholson, though, steps over well and then misplaces his pass square to Jamie Spencer and gives the ball back to Chester. There's been an awful lot of that this game. A little bit too hurried, a little bit too out of sorts, Guiseley, so far. Now Chester come forward again down the right-hand side, this time towards the edge of the 18-yard box. And a penalty has been given. Spencer went lunging in to try and win it. And I can't tell whether he got clipped. Spencer's complaining that the substitute, Jamie Morgan, wasn't touched, but the referee, very close to it, points to the spot. And I should suspect Guiseley are about to face a real mountain to climb.
I think that looked like a penalty to me. I wouldn't argue with that if we'd won that. As Kane Felix is changing his boots, Asante has brought his shooting ones with him and he's already wearing them, so he's going to have a great chance to get his and Chester's second in just a moment.
Asante stands over it, ready for the spot kick. 1-0 down at the moment, the Lions. Could be 2 any moment here. Referee just advising everyone to stay outside the 18-yard box. Asante steps up to take the penalty against Allinson and slots it home. And 29 minutes on the clock. Guiseley trail. Chester 2, Guiseley 0.
Well, I don't think you could argue against Chester deserving a 2-0 lead for the domination that they've had in the game so far.
So the corner will come in from the right-hand side. There are plenty of blue shirts. They break out and make their runs now. The header in towards the goal, headed off the line. James Jones's header cleared off the line. It goes back into the penalty area and claimed by Lloyd Allinson.
As we get underway, Guiseley shooting from right to left in their yellow away kits with navy shorts and navy socks, shooting towards the English goal of the two here at the Diva Stadium. The ball played out that right-hand side with Kane Felix. We'll go through the team lineups in full in just a second. Good work down that right-hand side from Lee Shods, but a low cross in, and it's an early corner for Guiseley, 20 seconds in, and Lions with the first corner of the game, I believe.
Good move that down the right-hand side. Andrad Jones breaking up play, winning the header just in front of the back four, and then setting this Shaw away down the right-hand side to win this corner. That's a bright start.
Absolutely. Leave you on formation, watch Nick to see if we can work out exactly how they are setting up now. But the Lions with this corner from the right-hand side. Decent ball in, just over the top of the crossbar. A huge opportunity to get an early foothold in this game goes begging. As the travelling supporter on that far side gets it with some good voice. Finds Shaw. Now to Spencer. Tries to chip it neatly in towards Kane Felix. Spencer goes challenging in, and the ball goes for a throw in, a free kick. What's he giving here, Nick?
It looked like a free kick. I mean, Spencer was committing with his head there, and he was stooping to head it. So the referees decided that it was a high foot against him.
Set
But
pieces.
I think it'll be his last action in the game, because Aidy's got the subs board warmed up here. Maybe we're going to take it first.
Nicholson stood over this one. Can the Lions find a way back in from this set piece? Half an hour to go. The goal back. Get things going for us. The ball goes in up towards near post, and it's missed by Scott Garner. I think it's an absolute sitter.
Half Guiseley in sort of left back position. Really hoping to see if they can make some kind of headway. A goal back in this might be a way to change the dynamic of the game, but that's an appalling throw that's gone in from Brad Nicholson, and it's put in Chester through for a third, and it's Anthony Dudley who collects it. A terrible, terrible throw, and Guiseley gift Chester a third goal, and Anthony Dudley has scored it. The throw-in taken long and infield, fox Scott Garner. Dudley picked it up, was clean through on goal, and just slotted it past the goalkeeper. Chester 3, Guiseley 0. Like you say, I haven't quite worked out that formation yet. Stavchenko will take this free kick and plays it up towards the penalty spot. Takes a header just before it might have found its way through to Hamza Ben Sharif. It was a glancing header that takes it behind for a corner kick for Guiseley.
You know, this is one of the few games where a consolation goal would actually feel like a nice little consolation, actually, you know, because we were never in any danger of winning this game. But it would be nice if we could get a goal before it's over and done with.
Stavchenko's going across to take the corner from the right-hand side. So we attack the Chester goal here. That's actually Johnson, Gabriel Johnson instead. There's no Brad Nicholson on the pitch. He kills this one in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It bounces out. It's going to be another corner. Well defended from the Chester back line, who high fives all round. And a job well done, but they're going to have to do it again. And it's Gabriel Johnson again.
Having to make this change because, of course, Nicholson would normally take these.
Corner comes curling in, and it's in there. And it's Aaron Martin who's got the consolation for the Lions with 10 minutes to go. It was a beautifully flighted corner. Martin was on the spot. Goalkeeper will be a bit disappointed, I would think, that he didn't deal with that better inside the 6-yard box. But Guiseley have got the consolation. It's Chester 3, Guiseley 1.